They're declarations, and they're declarations of people who worked at Trump University, were hired by Trump University, and were involved in selling what these attorneys that are suing allege is a scheme. And I think that's why they are most damning. And I'm going to give you a declaration from Ronald Schneckenberg, who was a sales manager with Trump University from October 2006 to May of 2007. Very bluntly, he says, I resigned from my position in May of 2007 because I believe Trump University was engaging in misleading, fraudulent, and dishonest conduct. In my experience, he writes, virtually all students who purchased a Trump University seminar were dissatisfied with the program they purchased. It preyed, he says, on the elderly and uneducated to separate them from their money. And later on, he explains, Ashley, about a couple that he was told to sell a $35,000 elite program to. He didn't think that they could afford it. And he writes this: they had no money to pay for the program, but would have had to pay for the program using his disability income and taking on a loan based on equity in his apartment. He says he refused to talk them into buying the seminar, but they actually were buying the seminar from somebody else. He was just disgusted.
There's another salesperson here in this other quote from Schneckenberg. What did the other salesperson do?
The other salesperson stepped in, sold this couple a $35,000 program, and that's when this Schneckenberg said he was so disgusted that he quit. Let me give you a little example of how this was done from a perspective of one of the Trump University students, Bob Guillot. He says you would go into these seminars and motivational speakers would take over, get you very excited about buying properties. And he explained how he was set up to buy a $35,000 elite program by what he now says is, deceiving means. Take a listen to what.
And one of the things that James Harris told us to do was to use our cell phones if we had them, or go down to the lobby in the hotel and call up our credit card companies to increase our credit limits, because we might be able to buy some property that might be available during this 3-day workshop. What that was for was so that we could increase our credit limits to pay $34,995 for the Trump Gold Elite membership. That was a 12-month membership program with retreats in various hotels throughout Manhattan. And in every one of these retreats, they tried to upsell us for more and more money.
It's all part of our continuing look into Trump University, which the allegations are was just nothing but upsell. There were no really real estate experts teaching this. They were motivational speakers. In one case, a jewelry salesperson was teaching real estate courses, and all part of these 3 lawsuits that are ongoing and marching on towards trial.